sign of Luther?
No. Howard, are you sure he's coming?
Positive. I saw him at the tuxedo shop.
Hey, Luth!
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Luth, good to see you. What you got in the box? Time bomb?
These are the Screaming Eagle T-shirts. I think you'll find them in satisfactory condition.
Jeez, how'd you get them done so fast?
I think I'm quite capable of handling a meager T-shirt order. Come on, excuse me.
People! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to the 1993 National Championship Banquet. To say this season has been phenomenal is an understatement. And tonight, we would like to pay tribute to a man who, through it all, has been a hero to all of us. A man whose keen eye and quick decisiveness has seen us through many a victory. I'm speaking, of course, of defensive coordinator Luther Van Dyke! But let's hear it from those who know him best. I'm going to hand off to assistant coach Michael Dybinski. Take it away, Dauber!
Thanks, Howie. Luth, this is your night. Come over here.
Get over here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Luke.
See right here. When I first came to Minnesota State 10 years ago, I couldn't even open my own locker. Well, today, I can. And it's all because of Luther Van Dam. Yeah, he said to me, Dauber, you gotta jiggle that lock a little bit. You gotta bang it to the right. You always been there for me, Luth. I tell you what, I'm not alone. See if you recognize this voice.
When I transferred to Minnesota State 9 years ago and started playing linebacker, it was Coach Van Dam who spent countless hours with me, teaching me not only the ins and outs of football, but preparing me for life.
Joe Bowden!
Yes, Joe Bowden! Yeah.
I've been great. But well, hey, step on down, Joe. And how long has it been since you guys saw each other?
I'd have to say my graduation.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember. Right after the ceremony, he jumped in the dean's car and took off.
Is this the best we could do?
Well, I didn't have much time, and look, it's working.
Hey, Joe, thanks for coming down. Thanks for letting me.
Hey, I got you hang around for a little while?
Hey, now take a seat, Luth. Take a seat, Luth. And let's meet someone else whose life you've touched.
The first time Mr. Van Dam came into my office, I knew he was a compassionate, caring, and loving soul.
Do you know who that is?
It sounds like Quincy's vet.
Ah, that's right. Come on out, Dr. Maltby.
Dr. Maltby.
Let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm proud to live in a community that has people like Mr. Van Dam in it. He loves his dog. He nurtures his dog. He cleans up after his dog. If there were more dog owners like him in the world, we could all walk the streets with our heads up. Thank you.
What a night. And finally, Luther, the man who planned out tonight's festivities, the man who might just be your biggest fan. Listen.
I was just sitting next to you, and I think he ate my fruit cup.
I think we all know who that is.
It's kind of hard to express how you feel about your friend of 28 years in a few words. Fortunately, tonight I don't have to. Tonight I'm going to talk about Coach Van Dam. We've been through it all together, Luke. Tough seasons, good seasons, great seasons, and plenty of seasons where we barely won a game. And those were the times we only had each other to believe in. And that belief is what got us here today. We're national champions. And the coach that's as responsible for that as much as I am is sitting right here. No coach in football can predict what a team's offense is going to do like Luther. And nobody can teach his players the fundamentals of tackling, of covering a receiver, and of rushing the passer like Luther Van Dam. You know, most people aren't as lucky as I am. They go to work and it feels like work. I go to work and I get to spend a day with one of the sweetest men I've ever known. And he's the only guy that I've ever met who loves the game of football as much as I do. Luther and I have been friends for 28 years. And my greatest desire is that there'll be another 28. You know, he's my right-hand man. He's my best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Luther Van Dam.
This really is my evening. I'm not used to all this. Wasn't ready for it. You know how much I love all of you. And of course, I love Minnesota State. Being Hayden's right-hand man for these many years has been an incredible experience. He's taught me a lot about football. But most of all, he's taught me a lot about friendship. It's kind of funny. I was ready to leave Minnesota State because of some stupid argument we had. I realized tonight that was wrong. You know, there comes a time in everybody's life when they have to find out who they are. And it doesn't make any difference how old you are. You have to try to realize your full potential before you lie down. And I know that these are things Hayden understands. So that's why I've decided to accept the position of head coach at Aberdeen College. I want to thank everybody, especially Hayden, for these happy years and this wonderful evening. Thank you and goodbye.